always felt like I'd want to see Secretariat, the greatest racehorse that ever lived. And we drove in and actually wound up seeing the owner who, you know, came down the path from the stables. And I said, you know, I hate to impose, but, you know, we've just driven 4 hours, and I didn't know you needed an appointment. I thought this was like Graceland or something. You know, you just show up and you go see Secretariat. And he says, oh, no, it's nothing like that. And I said, I mean, is there any way we could see the stallions while we're here, even though we don't have an appointment? And he said, yeah, there are a couple hands up there. I think will probably take you up there when they'll be coming down in just a minute down the path. Why don't you go into the cemetery right there and take a look at some of the tombstones of some of the other great horses that we've had here. And I said, so we'll get to see the stallions, probably can't see Secretariat though, huh? And he said, no, I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you. I'm thinking, wow, this is great. So I'm in there and I'm trying to shoot my video of the tombstones in the cemetery, and I mean, I'm nervous. Because, I mean, I don't want to miss anything. And we walked out, and there was Secretariat, and he's just grazing. And they won't let him into his paddock to graze unattended now because, you know, they're afraid that he'd run. He's just got so much spunk, and he couldn't be running on those hoofs. So we stood there, and I shot some video of him, and when we walked out there, and he heard us, his head came up, and he turned, and he looked at us. Oh, I mean, he knew he was on. And then he settled back down. He said, well, you look and I'll eat. So he just sat there and grazed, stood there and grazed, and then my kids were all standing together. And he started to walk over. And the handler let him get within about 3 feet of the kids. And, you know, I said, kids, turn around. Let me shoot some video of you with Secretariat. And it was just wonderful.
Did you know how bad his hoof condition was, what was wrong with it?
They told us that it was bad and that sometimes it killed horses. But they said, we think we have it under control. And they gave my daughter, they said, Kira, here's something that you might like. And they gave her a braided piece of his mane. And they handed it to her. And she took it to school and was a big hero on Monday. But